Hi there, I've finally returned. It's been a couple of days, not that you would be able to notice that, because none of this has been released yet. But yes, I just want to tie up some loose ends before I finally, post the... I don't know, it's kind of looking like it's going to be a good dozen and a half, about 18 videos, something like that. So, yeah. We had just saved the Doge, if I'm not mistaken, and I think we were just basically waiting on them to get back for the right to rule, because that's going to be the most important thing right off the bat. And it might actually take a little bit longer than I had initially hoped. But there might be ways to circumvent that, which is sort of what I'm trying to think to do. But yeah, so it's all else is equal as it was. I never got the... Yeah, I still have the cracked bow, which is not really my favorite. But let's stop by the castle and see if there's any more. I probably should have checked elsewhere to figure out if there's, talk to her about that, see if there's any more prisoners. I mean, having the Doge's prisoner, yeah, I definitely had to hit up that, because that was kind of important. Okay, Freitchen, who I could talk to. Tarchius, well, I could if I could figure out where he was, but that doesn't look like it's happening. And yeah, he's the only one that's prisoner, and yeah, doesn't know where he is because he's just been freed. But as far as relations with different lords, that's okay. Yeah, the only people at war are the Rhodocks with the Swadians, and the Swadians are also at war with the Vigors. They've got 2 prisoners. They only have 1, so doing the prison breaks isn't exactly as useful for the time being. But yeah, just continuing to level up. What I'm thinking is going to happen is I'm just going to do a lot of stuff off camera, mostly hitting up tournaments and building up a pretty decent army. So that event, and building up the right to rule, it'll take some time, probably in-game months, which I'm not looking forward to because I just want to get on there and actually start doing stuff. But it doesn't look like it's going to be quite that easy. But we'll see if, do I know you? It's what they always ask me. You should. Oh, hire a mercenary company. No, I'm not interested. Although, that might be a decent idea. Does make you think. Should we? I mean, at this point, it would sever our relations with places that might potentially have tournaments. And by that train of thought, money, which is always terribly important. So I don't know whether or not I really feel like doing that. Yeah. I guess we're just gonna continue on this tourney grind. I don't know why. I probably could have just talked to the lady there, and she would tell me if there was a feast or not. But we'll do it this way, I guess. No, apparently not. Well, there goes that train of logic. Oh, okay. Got so many games running. I've got like about 3, so I don't know which one has the broken armor or not, but we're doing pretty good in that regard. But yeah, I gotta think of like stuff that I want to end up giving to my compatriots. That's I don't know. See, it's definitely not the best armor, but do I really want... If I'm gonna make them vassals, like, I know ideally it would be the best idea to give them the best, but I don't know. I think once I have like a ridiculous sum of money, then I'll worry about that a little bit more. Oop, no, I wanted that. Didn't want that though. Alright. But I guess for now, just, a little bit more bandit hunting. Nothing too particularly interesting, unfortunately. But, I wanted to actually give sort of a good idea of what's going to happen next, because I was looking at the other recordings, and yes, I managed to get really kind of tired after a while. I got to stop doing marathon sessions, because it really kind of shows, but I'm also, doing this for the first time, kind of. Okay, we found Lezelet again, so that's good, and we gained some right to rule, which is exactly what we wanted. where he doesn't have much of anything good, so I need to remember that. I think we sent Borcha last time. We could send a lion. I actually want to take a peek at his skills. Okay, yeah, he already has a strength. So we can give him, yeah, basically any sort of equipment once we get to that point. So yeah, let's send him off. I gotta remember that, you know, always keep an extra space on the party, lest you'd be stuck with having your dude run across the landscape for another week or two. That is always terrible. Let's go fight some sea raiders. That seems like a pertinent thing to do. Though we might end up doing some guildmaster quests, which we have postponed. I think it's like day 65 now. So it might be something to do. Let's go to Saragoth. So many manhunters. Well, got some more manhunters that are around, you know, the less bandits, so makes sense. Not very good for me. I want some sea raiders to fight. Yes, Jakuban Buriye, of course, all the way, like, almost completely on the other side of the continent. Yeah, right there, and we're all the way over here. So I don't see that happening. But I guess oh, no. Shows how much I've been doing Guildmaster quests, if at all. I can't even figure out what to click. But yes, they have, like, maybe mid-tier armor right now. Definitely not the best. Gets the job done for, like, the limited combat that we're doing, but it's not going to hold up for a lord. And you can't upgrade their equipment once they become a lord, so... Particularly troublesome bandits. Okay, hunt down those troublesome bandits. Alright, so we gotta find one particular party. 150 denars, yeah, that's a lot of money. Oh, they're right there, okay. And they're just generic bandits, too. So that's interesting. This shouldn't be that hard of a fight. Okay, yeah. But yeah, we are kind of very over-leveled for these quests. I wasn't really doing this to showcase, you know, everything about the game, more so the way that I play, because it seems to be fairly effective. Again, I'm not playing on like 120% difficulty, but I'm also not playing on like the 14% that it starts out with, so it's about moderate skill, something like that. And yes, difficulty can go above 100%, which doesn't really make too much sense, but well, that's how it works. Right. Oh, maybe this is not the best position for me. Well, I still got that hit, so could be worse. Alright, get out the trusty Manhunter Ball and smack him in the face. And get that. Managed to damage my horse a bit, which is unfortunate. Oh, and damaged me. I don't like that. Looks like the Grosskompters are doing pretty well, though. Not hitting crap there, Skeezics. Just sort of running around aimlessly. There we go. Yeah, so not really worth that much experience either. They're like tier 2 level. Better than looters, but still kind of eh. Well, regardless, we still managed to win that. Not like I thought that wasn't going to be the case. Oh, yes. Duh. Of course we're going to have those prisoners. It's only going to be like 1,600 in money, but whatever. We got another slave crusher, so that's nice. And we're going to go ahead and have our compatriots collect all of that. Now we can just go to the guildmaster. Yeah, we completed that quest. Wasn't very difficult. What? Oh, I was about to say. Yes. Loaded up. Okay. Fighting in the town. A lot of valuable goods. Need somebody to teach those bastards a lesson. Okay, so we gotta... Just basically looters around the countryside. Oh, this is another kind of silly quest at this level, but might as well do it. I mean, I don't really see why not, I guess. Yeah. Let's talk to Mr. Ransom. $13.20, even less money than I thought. Oh well. Money's, I mean, money's still money. It's not like I'm complaining or anything, but yeah, there's like looters, just 8 of them. Looters, 14 of them. Should be pretty easy fights, I would imagine. Go ahead and charge through. Probably should have just had everyone charge. I don't really see a reason to have orchestrate it so well if there's just 8 of them. I mean, this is good for practicing my archery, I guess. You know, silver lining after doing such mundane tasks. They're kind of far away. Eventually I'm going to start leveling strength again so that I can get, you know, pretty sick hits. This is crap. I don't want to hit any of my team. Well, yeah, that was kind of lame. Now you leveled though, so that's good. But I can't get in there. Thanks, guys. You're really strong. Gosh. Stop yelling. Let's just get out of here. And yeah, some looters for the team. For our coffers. We got more Skeezics. Wonder how long until we get a Husbandi. More stuff that we don't really need. So that was just one party. Oh yeah, let's take care of this. She doesn't have a shield, does she? But she has shield skill, so I don't know what's up with that. Make her a little bit stronger. She already has pretty decent iron flesh. Trainer, I mean, it would help for bumping up our units then, but we'll just put that to shield. Yeah, she's pretty strong. I mean, given her backstory, that does make a lot of sense, because, you know, she kind of escaped and she's, you know, got a fire in her belly. But alright, so yeah, it's what, Vigors and the Rodoks versus, yeah, Vigors and the Rodoks versus Swadia, and I don't think, do they have an alliance? Well, check that later. But yeah, now I guess it's just pick and choose battles and see whether or not we can find some places getting sieged or something like that. I would think that they would take Uxkhal eventually, but doesn't look like it so far. Vaincourt has a burnt village. Maras Castle's alright. Kulmar Castle's alright. Oh yeah, I remember that change. It's been a couple of days. It's kind of weird. Jamicha Castle's alright. They're not even fighting anymore. Dirham's not even under siege. Oh gosh, there's like nothing going on. This is kind of lame. Well, okay. Just go in this direction. We still haven't completed the majority of that quest. Well. I guess that's really to be expected. What? Who are they? Oh, the looters are right there. Okay. Well, I mean, this will help us out, so we could join on their side if we wanted to, which would be odd. We're not going to do that. Let's run up here. And yeah, again, I'm just going to have everybody charge because it's not that much of a, not that much going on. Okay, and they're probably gonna get there once I set up. Like usual. What? Haha! 169 damage, yes, this is... That combined with my power strike, it makes it a very strong, slow weapon. It makes it pretty easy to get hit when you're trying to do that. The Manhunter Maul, on the other hand, will smite them. You've been smoked. Be smited again. Okay, woo, here we go. Ah, crap. There we go. Guy. Warm back up. I got used to this again. Ugh. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have that much time to record. Or fortunately, maybe. So I'll try to bring this to some sort of conclusion, and then upload all this stuff, get all that fun stuff done, and then no problem, Herdman. And then we'll go from there. More stuff to sell. Is there? No, none of that is really worth any of that. Yeah, I would need better helmets and stuff like that if I were to outfit the team. Anything else new? Okay. And yeah, now the Kingdom of the Nords wants that, but we're not gonna join up with him. We are indignant as always. Usually I might say something like, screw it, why not? But I'm kind of being very particular about this one. Got 15 days to finish that. We got tournaments going on over there, so actually that might be where I end up going, because nothing is really happening. I mean, they're at war, but they're not really, they're just like looting stupid stuff and not fighting, and it's boring. Come on. I mean, I guess I could join one of their factions and then, you know, get on the action. Which might be something that I do. If that ever happens, like, before we finally decide to join up. Oh my gosh. This looks like a fight for us. Huh. Because that is a lot of units, and they have a lot, even more prisoners. Do they have any... Ooh, they got 59 manhunters. Oh. And I think it's going to be a while before we can siege a castle, so you know what? Let's tail these dudes. They're moving at 4.1. We're moving at 6.5. They're running away from us. Just in case we screw this up. Yes. Let's do this. Ever leaving their army. Now, I saw a lot of archers, so we're gonna have to be a little careful about setting up. Alright. Got 10 renown for this battle if we're able to pull out a victory. But we're gonna have to be careful, because I have no shield. I do not want to get pincushion that early. Alright. I think they're really close. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let's have them charge. Oh! Let's see that whizzing by my head. Alright, and hopefully they're smart and don't run through the crossfire, because that would be terrible. Oh, Methel got knocked out. Not to say that I'm too terribly surprised. I don't think she had the best armor. Let's go ahead and have our cavalry in. So eventually, all of our infantry units will be able to crest that hill and do some damage. We are continually getting shot because we're basically, you know, pulling all the aggression. We pull aggro, like, all day. And yeah, they're doing pretty well at kicking us. Oh, we actually lost some units. We lost a Grosskomter. That's a shame, because they're the ones with the shield. I don't know. I guess he wasn't holding it in the right direction or something. But yeah, now they're on the retreat. And we don't have that many archers. I'll keep that in mind. So whatever we lose, we might want to pick up some more archers. But yes, there we go. After the initial casualties, we've managed to push them in the direction of losing. Complete miss. Yes, it's a very, very slow weapon, but believe me, it gets the job done. You don't have to come back for a second hit. So if you've got decent timing, it's not bad. Alright, well, yeah, that was a little worrisome of a battle, but we were able to do pretty well, so nice. We weren't really in the action too much, and we only get 6 out of that 10 renown. That's a shame. Only 2 lost, but one was a Grosskomter, which is unfortunate. And we lost a Zalstrelshiki, which I'll never be able to pronounce correctly. Okay, so yeah, we still have... Well, this is nice. Desert bandits. We should probably take these guys on first. And we can drop most of those and pick up the rest of here. So now we have a full load. But yeah, so I was thinking, pick up some archers, some Swadian militia. Because we have, what, we've got 40, yes, most of our units are this strong infantry, which is not a bad thing at all. I'm going to go ahead and bump this up to 107. Let's get some more manhunters. They're pretty universally useful. Because I think slave crushers have a bow. Don't quote me on that, but I think that they do. And, ooh, that's a nice little helmet. I like. And that armor might be alright. But we'll pick up a couple of those, especially just because they look cool. I like that. And any decent shields? No, that has a size of 39. That's almost completely useless except for shield bashes. So yeah, no business in our army. Level him up. Got a Luchnik as well, but yeah, we need some more archers if we're going to be doing castle sieges in any of the near future. Oh, and then Claythea just needs a helmet. So I think she'll look pretty cool with one of these. Yeah, nice. And Lesolit's just rocking the silly hat. Let's put that on his head. Doesn't look quite as cool, but on that particular uniform. And then, let's see, who has kind of a crappy helmet? I know Beheshter does. I know Amira does. Nadia, she's just got better armor in general, so. And, you know, she's going to be rocking the Claythea look. Yeah, there we go. The strong women of Skeezics' party. Okay, well, yeah, that was a fun little diversion, and it actually made us do something for once. Believe me, I know how boring this is becoming. You've given leave? Oh, yeah. He doesn't like it when a lion goes out, and the lion, you remember, didn't like it when Borcha went out. Whatever. They can whine about it all they want. I'm gonna be the king, doesn't matter. What I say goes. Okay, but yeah, let's stop by Cherise, because that's in the direction. We're going to see if we can go to those tournaments, and that's probably where I'll cut it off. And then, you know, do the editing, all that fun stuff. Attempt to visit... Oh, and yeah, it's the other reason that we came over here. So, let's do that. I think we already have, like, almost 40 relation with her. Twice as much as we need. So, we'll see if she likes any of the poems that we got. Yeah, 40 out of 41. Okay, so that's not gonna happen. Alright, well, yeah. So, yeah, she's been betrothed, so I gotta hurry up and get me a castle. If that, or that could just be like I could just completely screw that one over and then have to, I mean, let's see. The next best for courtship relations is Volca with 4. So yeah, that will be, and yeah, for all I know, it's not gonna pan out. So yeah, that could be a wrench in the machine. Okay, Wandering Scald, and no Ransom Broker, of course. Be too easy, wouldn't it? Alright, well at least we can sell that stuff. And continue on with the journey. Alright, so, oh, yeah, well, we can't check that. We can check this, though, see whether or not there's a... No, we can't. Fantastic. Alright, well, yeah, let's just head to Dakuba, because last we heard something was going on there. And it looked just to be a standard tournament, not a feast, so it should still be going on. Shouldn't have to worry about that. Enemies on the horizon. Where? Big party. Ooh, run. Run. Okay, we're going... Yeah, we're just barely fast enough. That is It's frightening. Oh, and of course, there's nothing going on here anymore, so I just ran here for no purpose. Voluka. Basically back in the direction that we were heading. Is Voluka doing a feast? Because if that's happening, then I'm going to be very indignant about this whole journey. You feast. No, okay, well... Huh. We are headed in this direction to Barrier. We are being pursued. And... I think we'll be fine if we just end up catching some speed. Yeah, that's right. They all just decide to go for somebody else. Fine with that. Hey, you gotta be quick about that. Because I'm not looking at my character and I'm not fast traveling, then I don't know if I'm gonna get attacked. Oh, yeah. But it takes so long to travel across. Oh, the tournament's still going on. Okay. I thought, surely with the sun going down, that would not be the case. Jeremus never pick up, but here's a ransom broker. And we made a sizable chunk of change on that, so yay. It's just a regular traveler man. But that's going on. So, it's been a fun, been playing this character for a couple of days now. IRL days. I think about 66 or 67, actually. So what the plan is I'm going to build up my right to rule and do tournaments. Very, very boring stuff, so that eventually I will be in the position to make my siege. And then that should be somewhat interesting. Especially because we have a bit of a deadline, considering Kalisa is now being, well, she's now betrothed to another dude. So it's a lot of fun for us, but just go ahead and level these guys up, waste some more of your time. But yes, I'll get this thrown up there, and then hopefully, you know, over the course of the next 24 hours, I'll have that all nice and put up, and then eventually, you know, get that right to rule that is so important to this. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, guys. It's enjoyable to do. I love this game. It's probably my favorite game. But yes, that's the plan. Thank you very much. And I will see you once I'm finished doing all this. I need a better sign off. Now let me think of one. Okay, I think this one will work. I and Skeezics Dankweed thank you. And we will see you good night. Yeah, let's go with that.